Hello, everyone. At this point, I'd like to announce we're having a Village Board of Trustees special meeting on Monday, February 29, 2024 at 3:30 p.m.
Today's Thursday.
Yes, I'm sorry. I said Monday, but I meant Thursday. Thursday, February 29, 2024 at 3:30 p.m. Let me do a roll call vote first. Kind of a Trustee Alpert. Trustee Alpert is here on his phone on FaceTime, but he can't officially vote. But he wanted to. It is a late call meeting due to the circumstances, but he wanted to be here anyway, so we put him on FaceTime. Just not an official vote, but he can vote whoever he chooses to. Okay, and show his support for or against. That's his choice at that time. Okay. Trustee Corrigan.
Present.
Trustee Hogue. Present. Trustee Osborn.
Present.
And Mayor Curley present. At this time, can we stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Can everyone please stand for a moment of silence for all the veterans who keep us safe and give us the freedoms that we have today? Thank you. Please sit down. What we're doing here is we're authorizing the Industrial Development Agency just recently gave us this paperwork, and we were informed they needed from the county, from the school district, from the village and the town, that they needed this in by signed and done today. So I called a special meeting to accommodate that factor for these two things. So at this point, I would like to have a motion to authorize the mayor to enter a pilot agreement with Regeneron Pharmaceuticals, Inc. and Rock County Holdings, LLC. I have a motion, please.
Trustee Corrigan.
Motion made by Trustee Corrigan. I get a second, please?
Trustee Hogue.
Second by Trustee Hogue. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And Steve Alpert, you are in support of this?
I am. I was hoping you could explain to the public exactly what this covers and what it doesn't.
Yes, okay, well, what this covers on this agreement with this pilot program is Regeneron paid $39 million for this property, and they're going to be paying full taxation on this property. What it will do is that after, so it'll be a set number for the first 3 years at the full price of the building. After that point, Regeneron will be within the first 3 years doing a substantial renovation, and they'll have specialty equipment. So they just wanted to make sure that because they're a specialty company, their taxes weren't gonna be, put out of whack because of this specialty equipment and specialty work that very few companies, if any more, would even consider coming here. They'll put approximately 40 to 50 million into the building that they paid 39 million for. So they will get a discount on what they do there. What I did in turn was that I went ahead and I negotiated a separate deal and a community benefit deal where the Village of Suffern gets $127,000 starting June 1 of this year for our tax cycle, and we're the only one getting anything of that kind. With the community benefit deal. In that community benefit deal, I also negotiated that they, in their parking lots, because I'm afraid of other parking lots maybe not being there, that they give for the senior meetings, because there's 2 Suffern meetings and there's 2 I guess they call them the Ramapo Meetings Club, and I got them 35 spots each for those meetings that they have, okay? I find them to be a very good company, so I'm sure if I need to go, that's a guarantee I have so far with them. we just be responsible for insuring that piece, which is common when you take a piece of property and use it for someone else's parking. So, again, we will get full taxation from day one. Regeneron has now bought the property. They own it, but they leased it back to Avon until the end of March. So after the end of March, they will go in there and start doing their work. The other benefit Suffern will get, we will get the building permits, which I can estimate could be anywhere from, and I don't, depending on what they do, $300,000, $400,000 to $500,000. So at the end of the day, the Village of Suffern won't be giving up really anything. One, because we go to negotiate those deals, and because the extra building permits that they're putting in. The building will it'll stay the same building as it is. They will be bringing approximately 230 people at least of good paying jobs. Regeneron also offers to do 1 day a week where they actually go in a community and actually help out that community. So it's a very community-friendly company. I find them very honest and credible to deal with, and that's where we're at on that. So at this point, I'd like to, on my second resolution, authorizing the mayor to enter a community benefit agreement with Regeneron Pharmaceuticals and Rock County Holdings, with approval of the village attorney to make sure everything is right. Can I have a motion on that, please?
I'll make that, Mayor.
Motion made by Trustee Osborn. Second, please.
Second, Trustee
Second
Corrigan.
by Trustee Corrigan. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. And I will note that Steve Alpert also, voted. It's not an official vote, but he supports this also, and he's with us. So in that sense, it's a unanimous board that is going with this and believes it's a good thing for the Village of Suffern. Okay? I thank everyone.
Can I get a question, 2 questions, Mike?
Yes, I'll let you have a question. Sure, Mr. Yates. You want to come to the microphone? I think it's better. Okay?
Are they going to be reevaluated as far as worth when they invest that $40 and $50 million? Or
no, that will be a set number with more money being paid that's in the actual agreement. So they're from the 3rd year on, their taxes will go up on a sliding scale.
And that's in perpetuity or for a limited number of years?
That's for it's a 15-year pilot program. Okay. After that, then it can be evaluated, okay? Remember, we use the town assessors, there were lawyers involved on both sides, right. And they all came in.
My other question is, because I know I'm going to hear this question at my meetings. Sure. Are you going to delineate where the seniors can park in that parking lot?
They're going to choose that, but when I talked to them, I had given my opinion of the closest way for a senior.
Yeah, this way they don't spread out all over.
No, it'll be in one section. That's better for them too. They'd rather in one section.
Okay.
There's enough spots. They will have 230 people working there, so that you're going to have 230 cars.
They probably won't
even. There may be more with other jobs.
They probably don't even need those spots.
Well, right. But I wouldn't.
The other lot that they have down below.
No, you're correct. I just wanted to cover us in case.
No, we appreciate it. Thank you.
No, the seniors are, as you work hard with them, Jimmy, it's very important to this board and all of us individually also, because whether I like to admit it or not, all you gotta do is look at my hair and I am a senior. So at this time, I'd like to make a motion to close the meeting.
Trustee Corrigan.
Motion made by Trustee Corrigan. Can I get a second, please?
Second, Trustee
Second made by Trustee Hall. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. And Steve also said aye. Okay. Thank you all. Have a nice day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Mayor.